Takes a while. I don't know why. 30-second delay. Is why not? Dude. Come on. Thanos. Wait, no way. Prof Off's live.
Love that y'all have thoughts. Also, I'm becoming Instagram famous, I guess. The founder of Instagram and I have been talking, and he wants to hire me to potentially have almighty $10 hauler. Y'all, it was like $100 for the hotel room.
Bro.
So I'm just gonna reimburse the hotel room with whatever donations I get. That's so
Bro.
nice. Now it's like a $90 hotel room. And it's their first super chat. See what happens when we just have a live stream where there isn't any drama and we just talk about IHOP and aliens. It's just so nice. McSizzle, why did you delete the message? I missed that. What happened? Wait, McSizzle, what are you doing? That was a super chat. Please don't do that. McSizzle, don't make me... What's going on? Mods, Bone Man can take care of this. Somebody's gonna appear. In the Walmart master room.
What's happened to him, bro?
Because of a super chat, I don't care what it said. You know?
What's happened to this man?
Thank you, Bone Man. Thank you. Almighty, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. McSizzle, what the heck?
Bro, what happened to this guy?
Christopher Robin.
Hold on. Brain rot content.
3 years being clean. Yes.
Here you go.
Y'all, I just want this to be a positive. Bradley Wallace, prof. I hope you're doing well. Your videos helped me through a really difficult time. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I needed this. I forgot I made a difference. My YouTube channel, since I went into a mental hospital, has lost like 1,000 subscribers.
Has it really?
I was doing pretty good.
No, has it? Has it actually? Was he on 64K? Hold on, you guys can't even see that. You're watching some brain rot content. Let me get this camera up. Built-in webcam. Most displays. Hold on. Let me get it up. Okay, that's not the right one. This one? No. What's going on? That's bro. I'm not clicking on the there. There. Alright. Hold on, man. Can you just play the right tab? It's the other one. Bro. This one. There we go.
Content, you know, I thought I was making a difference. But when your subscribers go down, it just makes you feel like a failure. And then that actually affects your own mental health. You know what I'm saying? Also, we've got 83 people watching this and 5 likes.
Hold on.
That ratio is awful, but it's also hilarious. I'm watching this Notre Dame game too. Football's really fun when you watch it to me like a passive background.
Damn.
Yo, this is like God in these chats healing my soul. Because you have to look at Facebook posts and other, like, I will literally post on social media, I am happy.
Dude.
And I'll have people comment, "You're a terrible person, call your brother." And I'm like, when we were 20, 30 years ago, like 20 to 30 years ago, there weren't cell phones. So you talk to somebody on a landline every once in a while, but otherwise you left your family alone. Now you can cyber stalk your family, and if you don't hear back from them, you can complain that means that they're mentally unstable, which is crazy. Like, people have got to have space to live their life, guys. And I do want y'all to know, I talked to Taylor Swift tonight. She is in Los Angeles, and she is single, and she is interested in me, but I don't know if I want to date her. It's a lot.
Don't date her,
think
prof.
I'm ready to date Taylor Swift. I'm just Shane Hoffman, and she's got a lot going on. I think I can be her friend, and I think we can plan a concert for my
Hold
town.
on, what's going on?
But I don't know if I'm ready to think about a world where she could be Taylor Hoffman. She's awesome, and she's fun, but she's also from a completely different world. Like, I think that there are people who would pay millions of dollars to be friends with Taylor Swift. So for me, I paid about $13,000 toward a concert venue. I would take that trade if I can turn $13,000 of my YouTube money into $1 billion for my town. That would be great. But I've also never looked at someone like Taylor Swift as somebody I wanted to date. I just looked at her as somebody that I admired musically. But she's a really cool person, and let's just say that there was some
Okay, what's wrong with this?
personal reasons why she is now single. But your boy is friends with Taylor Swift. That's real. It's not a scam. I'm not going to show you the receipts for privacy purposes, but you've just got to trust me. Like, I'm now friends with Taylor Swift. I think that's really, really cool. Thank
He's
you.
not telling the truth.
And I deserve to be friends with celebrities, you know? So I want y'all to know this. You're not.
Nah, I'm kidding. He's telling 100% the truth.
And slid into my DMs. Taylor Swift slid into
He's
my
100% telling the
DMs.
truth.
Like, that is something that happened to me. That is such a cool thing that I feel like my life has peaked. Because she is the coolest woman on planet Earth and the most confident woman. But she also just got out of a relationship. And I just got out of a relationship. So, I'm sorry, but Taylor Swift is not going to be a rebound girl for me.
I do feel
I have
bad
too much
for you.
respect for her. And she's in Los Angeles right now. And I'm in, New Mexico. So
No
we're
way
going
someone
to
actually
plan
just
a concert,
commented that.
and I think we're going to try to do it right. And so we're going to do it in the next couple weeks. And that's going to be huge for Rios, New Mexico. And we're going to try to raise as much money as possible. And I'm going to be able to say that regardless. But y'all, I think I would sabotage a relationship with Taylor Swift, at least on the moment. I think her management runs her life. She doesn't really have autonomy over herself. I am somebody that just drove down to Roswell, New Mexico because I could. It's like the opposite.
Terrorism.
So, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'll hit
Yes,
that like button.
It does sound very stressful. Like,
Okay, what's going on here? But you guys can hear, right?
nightmare to have cameras around you 20. I think we would have to live such a private life that I would be a recluse. I don't think I could do YouTube if I dated Taylor Swift. But maybe I'm wrong.
Oh.
Maybe there's a world that exists where that's possible. There's just so many cons to a world in which everything you do is controlled by a management team. Can you imagine? You can't do anything until people above you approve it. I don't think she even has control over her own money. Like, that's terrifying. Well, listen, y'all. You can still party with friends and not be together. You can still be friends and not be together. But regardless, just know that I'm not trying to date Taylor Swift, whether or not you think she's single. By the way, I love how y'all follow like the news with Taylor Swift so much that you assume you know more than me, who talked to her personally on the phone today.
Receipts?
That's odd. Also, who cares? I didn't say I was dating her. I said I was friends with her. Mama Bear, I'm going to give you a chance to not be mean to me.
It was
I'm going to give you a chance.
lol.
But if you're going to be rude,
Damn, that's
I will
crazy.
because you have been so awful to me.
Damn.
And y'all, Israel tried to destroy my life. For those of you who weren't in the live stream, she came in and tried to sabotage my entire reputation after I gave her both
What
my
did she
houses
say?
and my savings. I was the biggest chump in the world. So I am not revisiting the Israel subject.
I'm not gonna lie to you. That is.
Where people just
Oh, that is.
instead of saying hi, they ask me about my personal life.
That is kind of.
Like, you all feel entitled to know every detail of my personal life. Do you know how messed up that is? Like, some things should be kept private. There are some things that I talked to Taylor about that I would never share with on YouTube because they're private. Just because
Yeah, we definitely talked to
had
Taylor
someone be
Swift.
on a live stream before doesn't mean
Hold on, let's put
that
some more
I'm
brain
going
rot
to
content on.
want to discuss
Wait.
the topic with them. And you just have to respect that. Like, I am a public figure in the sense that people want to hear about my personal life, but it becomes like gossip. It
Wait.
becomes like a rags to riches thing. I'm over it. So Christopher, it's all good. I'm not mad.
Hold on.
I look forward to a day where no one asks about Israel, because Israel was such a celebrity on my channel that the last time she was here on a live stream, I literally was like, Israel, you don't realize you're a celebrity. And she spent time arguing during the thing that she wasn't. And it was so frustrating that I almost had a mental breakdown live on YouTube because all I wanted her to do was relax. All I wanted her to do was relax.
Hold on.
Christopher, I consider every person my brother and sister. Again, I am never going to ask somebody who I want to be kind to what their religious affiliation is. I just want to be kind to them. I think that's the secret to happiness. And when I walk up to people in New Mexico, I notice their tattoos. I notice the patterns of their shirts. I notice, thank you, Epico. All I care about is the concert. Look, Taylor Swift can keep dating Travis Kelce for all I care about. But if I get her to come to Ritos, New Mexico, and we raise money for my hometown, that's the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. We don't even have to stay friends. We can just be distant acquaintances. But if she helps me, and she slid into my DMs to help me, I feel like my life has served a greater purpose on this planet. Because the money that we will have raised is going directly to low-income housing of people on free and reduced lunches that don't make more than $25,000 a year. And my plan is to get them $100,000 homes where we get architects for free to custom design these homes and then pay the taxes to where it's truly a free home for people who could never afford it normally. And if Taylor Swift can help me with that, she's the biggest badass in the world. She's
Hold on.
a superhero to me. I am intimidated by her. I am openly shaking at the thought of seeing her. I don't know if I can meet her. I don't know if my brain can have that capacity. But what a saint if she can help rebuild low-income housing for a town in New Mexico that burned to the ground and 2 people died. That is quite a story. And I am from Ruidoso, New Mexico. So, King of Skill, I really appreciate you asking that question. I don't know if it's possible. Right now, the fun thing is, I've never been someone that just drove up to a hotel and asked if they had a reservation. But I did that tonight. And it was a moderately priced hotel, and they had an opening. And I was going to eat at IHOP, but I'm not hungry, so I'm going to eat at IHOP tomorrow. And y'all, I'm excited to go to the IHOP. I'm excited to just browse the menu and see what happened. And I would hope that y'all would be so proud of me if I worked with Taylor Swift. I would like to think that even if you hate her music and you dislike her and you think you're one of those people that think she ruined the NFL last year or something, I'd like to think that you would be able to say, good for that guy. He worked with Taylor Swift to make it happen. Now, I think the internet would break if
Hold on.
if she became Taylor Hoffman. I think the entire internet would break. So let's not go there. Let's not gossip. Let's not assume that there's anything going on besides two people trying to rebuild homes for an area of New Mexico that had the worst wildfire in the history of the world. Also, I don't care if you're Taylor Swift or a dog catcher, you do not want to be in a rebound relationship. That is a recipe for emotional distress. So, listen, call me LaFleur. Maybe that's, listen, I did talk to her on the phone today. I talked to her. I don't know if you want to believe that. And it's kind of insulting for me to have you justify that something that's a memory happened. But it wasn't a flirty conversation. It was a logistic conversation about a timeline for a concert. That's it. That's it. I don't even know if you can consider that friends. It's two people with a similar goal. But that still serves a greater life purpose to me. It serves a purpose of rebuilding homes long after I'm gone from this world.
Welcome back.
Of people who had burned to the ground. And I am not
Bro, there's
going
nothing.
to share private
I can't put the
numbers
brain rot on, my bad.
so you all can feel better about whether or not I had. How insane is this? Do you not want you cannot human beings cannot process a world in which I am allowed to have a private conversation with a celebrity like Taylor Swift. So you laugh at me because you don't want these homes to be rebuilt in New Mexico? Don't you see that this has nothing to do with me and Taylor Swift and everything to do with the end goal of people who lost everything? That's why I'm in New Mexico right now. It's
What happened to this guy?
It's to rebuild homes. Can't you just be proud
Hold on,
of me
hold on.
to support that? Isn't that a good goal?
Let me look in.
Why are people in the comments laughing at me?
There we
That's
go.
evil.
Oh my.
That's counterproductive. Forget Taylor Swift. Forget me.
There's the brain
Just
rot
think about the
content.
end goal of rebuilding homes. That's the goal. And listen, y'all. Taylor Swift didn't ask
We can do
me.
some event quests.
I gave her my money because I didn't want her to pay for the entire venue. I paid for like 1% of the deposit of what it would cost. I
Lies.
still wanted to pay something.
Stop the
Because
cap.
Just because someone is a billionaire doesn't mean they should have to pay for everything.
That's cap right there.
This is my hometown.
No, I'm kidding.
I wanted to be financially responsible for part of this. Listen, I had fun with some videos this week because I like to experiment socially. You all are an audience that
Oh my.
cares way too much about my personal life. And there are people right now, as I'm talking about rebuilding homes, that are like, he's not okay because he's talking about rebuilding homes in New Mexico.
Prof, why don't you
stinks
come
about
over here?
YouTube is that you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. If you don't live stream, people will say, "Bad lad, could you just stop?" So there are no details yet. But there should be. Look, Spike Mall. What's wrong with you? Do you not want to rebuild homes in New Mexico? I need help because I am talking to someone who has the same goal. That means I need help. Do you know how evil that is? You should be ashamed of yourself. I am so tired of people doubting that I am sane enough to want to rebuild homes in New Mexico. Who cares?
Okay.
Who cares? Just either join the cause or leave the live stream.
Hold on.
But I'm not trying to increase drama. I'm trying to rebuild homes. I'm trying to do what Jesus would have done, which is to heal a place that got burned to the ground. The venue, hopefully, and this is not confirmed, so it is not necessarily going to happen, would be the Inn of the Mountain Gods in Mescalero, New Mexico.
What
but
mountain
it also
gods?
can't hold that many people. So I don't know if it's going to work. This is all hypothetical. Maybe it's not going to happen. Taylor has assured me, and yes, this is Taylor talking, that if it doesn't happen, I will get
Cap.
my money back. But
Let's see
y'all,
what chat's
I
saying.
gave my identical twin once $50,000 for gambling debts. So I can lose $13,000 and be fine. I'm about to sell my second property for $140,000, and I'm going to keep all of that money myself and not give any of it away. I'm just going to keep it in the bank, so I've got plenty of money. So I'm fine. Just let me be happy. Let me try something that might fail. I like making.
Guys, just let him be.
I don't
Come
look
on.
at Taylor Swift
Don't bully
more
him.
than I do any of the people commenting in this live stream, even though so many of you are being awful to me right now. So many of you are projecting insecurities onto me and telling me how to live my life, or telling me that what happened today wasn't true because you can't comprehend that it's true. This is why it's hard for me to be on YouTube, because I don't want to spend time arguing with my subscribers about what is true and what's false. I just want to have fun. I just want to hang out with y'all. No, I am not FaceTiming Taylor Swift. That is an invasion of privacy. Why do you... I am not your monkey. I am not your puppet. I'm just your friend. It's not cool. It's not cool to make...
Wait, how do we trick him?
Like, fame sucks.
How do we trick him?
Famous, but I'm famous enough in this live stream.
How do we trick him?
That they can comment demands of my time, and that's
He's living
okay.
in a world of delusions. But how can we trick him into,
because I'm
like...
not on it much anymore, but I've been told that the lag issue for some people is worse than ever.
Actually, he's not even wrong. He's not even wrong.
So, King of Skill, I'm probably before says the lag. So where are you noticing the lag? Thank you, Big Stick. Lag is fine, Tenta knows those.
Look.
So, the lag is bad when you record. Mid-fight, it's bad. Also, can I just say this? I did nothing but MCOC for like 6 months this year, and we never had more than 30 people in a live stream. Now, I'm in a hotel
Damn.
watching Notre Dame apparently beat...
Damn.
And there's like 123 people chilling now.
And you wonder why?
I don't know if they're real.
They're
This is
real.
a bigger community.
They're real.
Because we're not playing MCOC. We're just chilling.
That's actually that
I think
that right
really
there.
cool.
That right there is actually true. No one watches MCOC anymore. You can tell. Look, 4 views. I have the clickbait thumbnail and everything. Everything's all set up. But yeah. No one wants to watch MCOC.
Now that's a funny comment. Taylor Swift is much more attractive than me. Let's be honest. I am not Taylor Swift. I am Shane Hoffman.
Shane Hoffman.
Has been very...
Hold on. Let's get up to speed.
Right now, I think. The bottom line is, I went for something, and it worked out. And
Did it really?
it easily couldn't have, but you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Actually, that's not wrong. That's not wrong.
We balled.
But you can't miss it if you don't take it to begin with.
Because I like to help people. I like to love people. I like to think that I can make the world a better place when I'm helping people financially. Now, that doesn't mean I can help everybody, but I have a budget. I'm not going to go bankrupt, and I'm not going to be rich. I'm
I
gonna
want to
find
see
the
this
middle line
reaction,
between
bro.
those two things. And I think the middle line for me... is
Come on,
and
react. You're looking at the message.
As long as I do that, I think I did. No, I'm not Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast is a millionaire.
Mr. Beast is a scammer.
So Sigma, that comment is evil, and you're using the Bible
Oh.
to have the devil talk to you. How dare you come on my live stream
Wait, who?
and you say I'm lying to you because you weren't present for a conversation?
Sigma.
Be back. No, Mama Bear and I are not good. Mama Bear treated me terribly. Mama Bear said that
Damn.
Taylor Swift wasn't real, even though I had a conversation with her today. And Mama Bear got me death threats because people said that I was slandering the name of somebody that didn't exist, even though I knew the whole time that I was talking to her management.
Who thinks
She was
Taylor Swift
communicating
doesn't
with me
exist?
Through her management. It was not a flirty conversation. It was not a conversation that even needs to have details. Mama Bear, I am warning you. If you are laughing at me and you are being disrespectful, you will lose mod status. It is hurtful to laugh at me when I got death threats because of what you said. Y'all, there are some really crazy people on the internet who are so fanatical about celebrities that it is a cult. It is a cult that can easily get out of control. Again, I talked to her once today. I went for something, and I have memories.
Go for it, man.
I am playing MCOC casually. Y'all, when you have a phone call with someone, a phone call, okay? You hear their voice, and you interact with them. It's not over text, it's not AI, it's a phone call. But somehow we live in a world where it's easier for you all to assume a phone call didn't happen than to just say, good job, prof. Good job.
Oh. It's not sad.
Look,
Who's capping
do you
right
want me
there?
to stop this? Do you want me to just get off? I'm damned if I do and damned if I don't. If I don't do YouTube, people will say, oh, he let the haters win. But then I live stream and answer questions, and half the comments, including mods, are saying that I'm crazy. You guys are the reason why my mental health is so bad. This is toxic. I'm just trying to tell you how
If
my
he
life
doesn't
is. I'm
if he
just trying to
doesn't
have a
keep
conversation.
streaming.
That's all I'm trying to do.
Actually, do you guys think I can be the
Stream
replacement to
and
him?
have fun, but can you stop laughing?
Obviously
at me?
not,
Mama,
but
can you stop typing LMAO? Please, it's so disrespectful. It's so mean to me.
damn.
It's so cruel. I don't deserve that. I don't want you to laugh at me. I just want you to be happy for me.
Damn.
Please. No, you all are messing with my mental health.
Should I run the crucible?
Doobie, congratulations. You're apparently an expert on mental health. You should be a psychologist.
What happened to this man?
Thank Shotgun Jones, thank you. Look, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I was proud of myself.
What happened to
Going
him?
Roswell, New Mexico.
What
Well,
happened to you, Prof?
Checking myself into a hotel and not sleeping with them.
Hello.
And by
Hello,
the way,
faded.
Mama Bear,
Faded smile.
final warning. You are unmodded after this. If you are using my platform,
Oh, it's the
to talk
second
about my
one.
mental health,
If I do this, I get 2 of these for free.
I just want to have fun with my
And I'm gonna do
subscribers.
that for all of
I
the difficulties.
stupidly thought that I would go on a live
There we
stream
go.
and we would just have a lighthearted banter, talk about some college football maybe.
No one cares
Area
about college
51,
football.
That's a good idea.
Oh, 7. Maybe I should
I
change
just
the
want to have fun, y'all.
the thumbnail.
Just have fun. Just so see Jedi Knight. That comment is so unhelpful to my mental health. I just want to have fun with you all. I just want to have fun.
My bad.
Let's
Teach.
just have fun. Please.
I might run the Crucible. Should I do that
All I
right
want
now?
us to do
Do you guys reckon?
is enjoy ourselves. McSizzle, I teach
Hold on.
multiple classes at
Hold
OSU.
on.
Although obviously I'm not teaching this semester. Fundamentals of video and studio production. I teach 2 different social media production courses. I teach a senior capstone course for journalism students. Okay, I'm going to answer this question because it's a softball. I think Taylor Swift's best music is her OG music, her country music. That's the music that made me fall in love with her sound. Like, you know, the OG stuff. I'm not really into the new stuff. But that's okay. Everybody has different music preferences. Adam says, blank space by song. Tim McGraw, that's a good one. Prof, what cookies do you have near? I don't have any. Actually, I have some cookies in the car that are Reese's Chips Ahoy. Have y'all ever had Reese's Chips Ahoy? Bowman, I like having long hair because, yo, speaking of Los Angeles,
Cupcakes.
I am going to be a hair model.
A
I am
what?
going to be a hair model,
To a friendly,
Medical.
maybe.
and I'm going to be flown to LA to be in a national hair commercial.
What?
Now,
Why
I'm
does
not
my
gonna get
my
paid,
AI just
like,
does that?
a free transplant or something. that I'm
My
not
AI just
with,
okay.
but I'm going to be.
AI would never do that for me.
It's pretty exciting.
Against a bot,
And
if I go against a bot, I swear the bot will never attack
I like
me
having long hair.
while I'm doing a special
I look
attack.
back on what I
That's
looked
just
like
never gonna
I looked
happen.
like I was like 55. And
They're just gonna hold the block
I just want y'all to
or
be happy.
Dex
We've all
the
been-
whole
please
thing.
Get out of here. Just please get out of here.
Oh my,
Stop
I'm
saying I'm getting
cold.
scammed. I'm talking about a hair commercial. I'm talking about my own hair. This is all new hair as of you. Just be happy for me. Please. I'm not saying you have to do anything besides just be happy for me.
Wait, let's see how many likes it's at now. 20, only 26. 26 to 154. Come on, I do better than that.
Has blessed New Mexico. If you haven't been to New Mexico, you are missing out on some of the most gorgeous scenery, the best.
Only
stars,
one vote though.
Just really, really kind people. People who are in tune with nature. And I want everybody here to just relax.
Nah, don't relax.
The only thing New Mexico has is Breaking Bad. The only thing, really. So, I don't know, we got nuclear tests.
Breaking Bad.
Yes, whoops boom. New Mexico has great tacos. Good question. Mateo, are you having an Oreo McFlurry? Oh man, it's his talk. You look so young, vibrant. Are you in touch with your family or not? Okay, listen. Let's talk about this. I am traveling alone, and I am having the time of my life. I didn't know I was going to stay at this hotel until I saw a billboard for an
Couldn't
IHOP.
help myself.
And I was like, I could go for some IHOP. So I drove to the IHOP, and across the street, I saw this kind of sketchy looking motel, and I'm like, maybe they have some availability. So I knocked on the window, and they said they had a room. So
What happened to this man?
I checked myself into the hotel, and now I'm going to go to IHOP tomorrow. How is it that I am, quote unquote, famous enough
I won't do
to
it.
where all
No,
I'm doing
I'll do
is
some
talking
of
about
this brain
checking
rot
into a
content.
hotel in
Do some
Roswell
of this brain rot content.
and going to an IHOP?
Then I'll
And there are still people in the comments
Then I'll do it.
who are
Okay.
telling me that I'm crazy.
You are pretty crazy.
Don't you all realize that that is more toxic for my mental health than just letting me relax? But I think it's really cool that there have been over 100 people here chatting with me in this. We've been going for 39 minutes. Do you realize that if this was an MCOC stream, my brain would have been so tired that I would have been done after like 20 minutes? But now,
Yeah.
my head's against I don't know, I guess technically it's a headboard. And I'm just enjoying this. Bad Lab, I'm not going to sing right now. My voice is actually kind of hoarse. But my TikTok channel I sang the last couple days.
TikTok.
Yes,
Don't get
Plum Man,
TikTok.
IHOB. What are some special fast food places there? So Nathan, thank you for asking. I've got to explore. But I think IHOB, I really like, I had a couple of months ago their Thin Mint pancake.
I want to be a part of
Love your
this.
videos, Prof. Enjoy your trip. Choose your own adventure. That is the kind of comment that kept me going on these live streams.
Okay, let's keep them going then.
And y'all, I did not adventure for 7 years. You say you want me to go back to the old Prof-Off, the guy who worked 130-hour weeks and was so miserable that all I did was constantly think of what next my YouTube video was going to be, because my life was completely run by YouTube and MCSC. I was a
He uploaded like 7 videos a day though.
I go to IHOP. I volunteer at Walmart. I rebuild homes. I go to different churches just to see what they're like. I walk into nature and take a nap. I skip rocks across a lake. Like, this is me evolving as a human being. But human beings don't like change. And so if I show you a version of me that you've never seen before, it scares you. Even though, look at my smile. Like, this is me happy. This is not me depressed. This is not me worried about meds. This is just me living life. And I don't know what percent of people commenting tonight truly want me to live life and adventure. I think you're so focused on this perception that in order to have a successful life, I have to talk to my family every day. Not true. I have to check myself with a mental institution. Definitely not true.
It was though.
Are you
Don't lie to
telling
me.
yourself that? No. So I just want, like,
Oh my- no one
want
wants me
you
to.
live a life a certain way.
I know you did.
And so I just ask you to talk to me in the same way that I talk to you. That's it. I also think, no, it wasn't 7 videos a day. It was 10 videos a day. I made 10 MCOC videos a day for like 5 years straight. So insane. Angelina, what's up? See, this is what's fun. Angelina Jolie, probably a scam account, right? But it's fun. It's fun that somebody in the chat.
Wait, he
is
just
called
admitted it.
Jolie.
He
It's-
just
to me,
no,
it's
he
fun.
just this guy just admitted it. He admitted it.
And so, super, probably not, right? I don't think Angelina Jolie is stopping by my live stream. Just a guess.
He did.
Angelina, you know what people are going to say? They're going to say, well, how can you prove it? Well, you can't. So we're just going to take a note. I actually love that there's now a debate in the comments about the likelihood that Angelina Jolie. So here's the deal, y'all. Like, is there going to get a certain point? What if I became a celebrity? What if I hung out with Angelina Jolie? Is it
This guy is gonna
only
become a
after you
celebrity.
get a visual evidence
Yeah.
do that you think it's okay? Celebrities are just people. They're just flawed, burdened people who you probably should feel sorry for because they have management teams that control their money. The more money you have, the more problems you have. I really have been happiest in my life being homeless because I didn't have any.
It's the
stress.
truth.
I didn't have to
It's
worry
the
about cooking.
truth.
I just had my own. I had my clothes in my bag, and I could go anywhere.
Okay, final.
Jesus.
Oh,
I was
okay.
homeless.
Okay,
He relied on
okay.
the
You guys want me to do
money. I
Crucible?
think people
I'm gonna get
don't
off
get that.
this stream then.
I think people forget that the savior of humanity didn't have a car, didn't have a house. He just had the clothing on his back and the trust of strangers. And yet, if someone in 2024 does it, they're criticized for being too radical. I just don't understand that thought
Hold on.
process. I don't understand why I'm being criticized for giving away money when I've got plenty in the bank. I've got over $300,000 of equity I haven't touched and $80,000 of retirement. And I've got no kids, no pets.
A
and no
shame.
no I'm basically able to live a life that I want to live.
Expert in bipolar. Yeah.
I want you all to just chill. Just chill. If you're going to come in here, work, it's a free will society. No one's forcing you to watch this. No one's forcing you to comment. It's all free will. I like to think, real Jesse, do you think Jesus smoked, do you think weed existed during Jesus? Is that, maybe it's a, where'd you get that information?
Yeah, he probably did.
Shroot Farms. I am updating you.
No, I
on
meant it
information.
probably exists.
I am not talking about last week.
Yeah.
I am trying to be transparent with you, and I'm not trying to talk about the past. FIFA Bros, how old do you think I am? Bone Man, weed always existed. Oh, man.
Hold on.
That's the real Shroot Farm. Yeah, that's Dwight Schrute. In the flesh. First we had Angelina
Come
Jolie,
on.
and now we had Dwight Schrute. Matt, right on the bone, 36. So, listen,
Respond.
I think it's fascinating
Bro, this
that
guy.
these live streams have turned into debates about what bipolar is, debates about how we're supposed to talk about Jesus. Journalism, which is my background, is an embrace of something called a public forum of ideas.
I knew he
When
wouldn't
MCFC
respond to it.
we debate how good a champion was, but that was such a niche topic that if you didn't care about MCFC, you weren't here. Now, we're talking about everything.
What?
I don't think there's a
My bad.
topic that's off the table on these live streams. We've talked about it all. And I'm not saying that you're supposed to be comfortable with that, but it's cool. I think a cool YouTube channel is something that's not afraid to talk about tough topics. But there's such a cognitive dissonance in this. I see in the comments that if I say something that you don't agree with, you get really angry. This is not a YouTube cult. It's a YouTube channel. Newsflash.
My bad, I
I
might have
don't
started
want you to
that.
agree with me all the time. I want you to have your own thoughts and opinions. I want you to be your own human being. Because that's how this world evolves. When you think for yourself. Let me give you my thoughts, and listen, I can be a real dumbass. I can be an idiot. I can be wrong, because I am just a human being. I am not Jesus, right? So because of that, I recognize my flaws. But what's sad
Oh
is
my.
when people in the comments think, I'm only going to watch someone on YouTube if I agree with everything they say. Like, I actually like when people start out sentences and say, I don't agree with you, but thanks. You know? So, I do
No.
think you should be.
What?
I think that I'm trying to talk to you about my happiness, and you are focused on the fact that you can't get over the fact that I can't be happy. You are sick, man. You need help. You are the one that needs help, not me. Because what I'm trying to do is be happy. What I'm trying to do is live a life where I might be diagnosed as bipolar, but that doesn't mean I can't talk about Jesus. That doesn't mean I can't talk about cookies. That doesn't mean that I can't talk about God. That just means I get to be a human being. And yes, it's going to make people uncomfortable. Doobie, I can't remove you on my phone. Stop commenting and leave. Why are you being so toxic? Why do you perpetuate your own worst enemy? You are the problem. You. Not me, you. But you can't take responsibility for it because you're blinded by your own sin. Sin is selfishness masked as toxicity. Doobie does not have my best interest at heart. Doobie is arguing with me about if I'm
Oh.
messed up. There, call me LaFleur. Leave. Get out of here. No, don't message each other. There's this, I hate it so much. There's this percentage of my subscribers that spend their day focused on my mental health. Stop it. Leave me alone. Just leave me alone. Let me adventure and be this new version of myself without being micromanaged by my family or so-called friends. It is the worst thing for my mental health to have people constantly discuss it and gossip about it. It's so toxic. And it makes me not want to do live streams or be on YouTube at all because people will judge whether or not they think I'm sane.
Nah.
Do you know how messed
I'll do
up
friendly later. Hold on,
that
I
is
have to
what
troll.
contributes to bad mental health more than anything else. Trey G, good to see you. Everything is great. I am very, very happy. The happiest I've ever been. I don't know where I'm going to stay from night to night. I'm a nomad who just lets God determine his steps. And it is the most fun I've ever had. You know how nice it is to not do the arena anymore? My God. The arena is so...
Oh, he's actually not wrong there. He's not wrong. Arena sucks.
Doobie, can someone unmod him and ban him? He is being the worst version of a human being I have ever seen. Human beings don't like change. There is this concept. If a human being changes,
Come on.
they're not allowed to.
Say
Well,
something.
I'm sorry, but microevolution exists.
No, it
We're
doesn't.
all just trying to hopefully be better versions of ourselves. That means we're going to change. We're going to make mistakes. We could have mental breakdowns. We could have triumphs. We're going to have highs and we're going to have lows. All I ask you to do is treat me like any other person and be happy for the fact that I'm happy. I have come so far since my family put me in a mental hospital. I have come so far. I just want y'all to be proud of me. That's all I want. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not even asking for your likes. I'm just asking for you to be proud of me. My question is, if you're not proud of me, why are you here? You could be doing anything in life. You could be doing anything in life, and you're here criticizing my own mental health. There's something evil about that. There's something dark about that. There's something satanic about that. And people will say, oh, they care. If you care, you'll let me be happy. If you care, you'll let me make mistakes. There are people tonight who've commented
What?
who are worried about me traveling alone.
Oh, wait.
If I'm 16 years old. I'm 36. I have traveled alone most of my
Hey,
life.
I
don't
remember
have a
this.
single family member in the state of New Mexico. I am relying solely on myself and God. Listen, my eyes have always been dark. I have dark eyes. I have a happy soul and dark eyes. But if you don't look at those dark eyes and think that guy's too tired, I can't change them. It's a live stream. It's a live stream. The real Jesse James says, we're proud of you. Thank you. That's all I'm asking. I'm smiling. Yo, I could easily have stayed in Oklahoma. I could easily have stayed in Oklahoma and mailed it in. I could have stayed and not left my house for 3 months, been a mile away from my job that I couldn't have gone to, which is torture, and just lived a very safe life. I would have put everything in the bank and built up a savings account for some reason that needed to be higher than it would have been. And I could just, no, I drove out to New Mexico, and I'm winging it. I'm living each day like it's my last. And I realize that that's not a lifestyle that everybody's comfortable with. That's fine. But at the same time, it's my life to lead, y'all. It's my life to lead. And I'm very, very happy with that. Vanessa, I'm not going to be back in Oklahoma until November. That's all I want to do. I want to be loving to every person in the chat.
Nah.
But what I've learned is that I'm not going to address Israel anymore. I'm just not. I'm not. So stop asking. It's sick. How am I supposed to move on if I have to relive every single live stream talking about the same thing? It's evil. You all think that you are entitled to me reliving the worst breakup of my life, a very public breakup that partially happened on a YouTube live stream. Why would you want to create PTSD for me? Why is that a good thing? You know?
Damn.
Y'all look up Ruidoso, New Mexico in the fire. Look up what happened. Look at the evil that happened with 1,400 homes burning. 1,400. It's really sick. Up, you can either hide and do something about it. I choose to do something about it. I choose to be the change that I wish to see in the world. I'm not just giving away money. I'm rolling up my sleeves and doing manual labor. I'm trying to make plans for what future housing developments would look like. I'm trying to make a difference in the 3 months that I'm here. I want to be someone that makes this world a better place than I found it. You don't do that by staying still. And you definitely don't do that by living on a YouTube comment board all day and criticizing other people. That is an insecurity that is fueled by something within yourself. I cannot help you with that. Now, we're only going to go for 3 more minutes. But I want to say this. Despite all of the bizarre comments that are always going to be there, I guess.
Bro.
I've really enjoyed this. I love going to a hotel I've never been at, and I get to think, let's jump on my phone and talk to people. Do you realize the miracle that this technology is? Human beings should be so in awe of cell phone technology every time we use it, but we're already bored with it because it's just, it's so 2013 or something. The percent of time that human beings have had access to this technology is so small. We take for granted how magical cell phones are. We should be freaking out.
Who's douche?
We should be freaking out. And instead, all we're doing is going, it's kind of pixelated. And I think there's something sad about that. I think that when you lose the ability to have gratitude, your heart is infected with darkness. Because gratitude is the highest form of enlightenment, and the least form of enlightenment is complaining about things. So, I just want to thank you all. I'm going to end this live stream on a positive note. There's always going to be drama in the comments. And you
Just
know what?
say that
A little
his
drama is
friend.
kind of fun.
But have
I
the
don't need
audacity
you
to
all
make comments in
to
public.
validate whether or not I deserve to be happy. There are people who are convinced that I am not well because they are seeing a side of me that they're missing. I just talked about how happy I am. There's a bowling alley in my town that somehow still has the Tobey Maguire era Spider-Man pinball machine for like 50 cents. I also love to throw darts. I hardly ever get to throw darts, and these darts are not electronic, so they're free. That's super cool. I love that. I have never been better. I have never been happier. I'm not saying you even have to believe me, but you don't get to tell me how to live my life. That is not cool. If you're concerned about me, relax. I'm gonna keep cooking. Because if there's one thing I've learned about me, I'm resilient. And I am going to fall, and I'm going to make mistakes. But I'm also going to learn from them. And I'm a human being. How many of you out there have not made a mistake? I mean, come on. Just let me cook. Because in the end, I would rather discuss religion and philosophy and life and music
Oh my.
while I'm on this earth than play it safe. So y'all, thank you so much for this. Thank you for the hate. Because the hate fueled the conversation. And I view this now as, more than anything, a podcast. An active podcast where we discuss any kind of topic that we want to discuss. And you don't have to like it, but you know what's cool? Every time somebody comments something hateful, they're here. You can't comment something hateful if you're not on a live stream. So, in a weird way, I would rather have a hateful comment than no comment, because at least you're adding to the public discourse of dialogue on a YouTube channel. And I learned something from you all every time I live stream. It's something I think about. Thank you for that. God bless you all. Thank you for being here. I love y'all, and I appreciate you very much.
Oh, he already. Oh my.
Sonic, you finally found your family.
Let's watch some ads. Oh. Anyway, that was. Are you serious? 4 people just joined me as soon as I'm finished? I see how it is. I see how
It is.
Yeah. It's actually not as delayed as it was yesterday, which I'm happy about. Well, not yesterday, but last time. What a weird stream. Anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't already noticed, I'm not actually doing the Crucible. I'm not gonna say that I hate it, but I heavily dislike it. And I'm gonna chuck that in the comments. Damn, we spent an hour! We spent 1 hour watching Prof Hoff go insane. Oh my